Massachusetts Pirates completing their final walkthrough before the opener, the season opener, the debut of the Pirates themselves. The new arena football team takes on fellow expansion team, the Maine Mammoths, Saturday night at the DCU Center. Now, the Pirates roster is made up of a ton of guys who have spent time in NFL camps or with NFL teams. A lot of them played high D1 college football. And head coach Amir Ismail really likes the makeup of this group and says there is next-level talent on both sides of the ball.
You know, I think we essentially have an NFL defensive line, and if they were plugged in right now, there'd be performers at the next level. So I look for them to kind of lead not only the defense but the team. And then the receivers we have is just, you know, the talent there is probably the most I've ever seen playing and coaching. Even a couple of the guys that played in the NFL said this is the most talented receiver corps, even from the NFL. And hopefully we put a lot of pressure on them and we protect well and score a lot of points.
Hey, that's the plan. The Massachusetts Pirates and the Maine Mammoths tomorrow at 7. Sean Luizzo and Nick Hague, they're on the group. They're a couple of the leaders on that defensive side. Should be fun to watch them go. All right, the Worcester Railers are in the playoffs thanks to a Brampton win over Wheeling, and they close out. The Railers do their regular season Sunday against Manchester. The team has plans to celebrate its fans that day and send the Railers off into the postseason in style.
So we're looking to make Sunday the sort of the celebration of our regular season. Started on opening night, wrap it up on Sunday with a big win against Manchester. You know, we'll have a team autograph signing after the game, and we're looking forward to really kicking off our entry into the Kelly Cup playoffs.
Yeah, they're going. Worcester will either face Manchester or Adirondack, to be determined, and Worcester may have actually a role in that as they have 2 with Manchester this weekend. Now, part of the Sunday Fan Fest, Bruins alums play the Why Me All-Stars to benefit Sherry's house prior to the game. The Worcester boys lacrosse team off to a nice start, winning their opener against Auburn. The Warriors' big goal this year, a return to the playoffs, and they have a plan on how to get there.
The goal is obviously to make it to districts, and keys are just ground balls, you know, getting ground balls, catching and throwing passes well, obviously, and just creating a fast-paced game and scoring a lot of goals, hopefully.
A huge goal for us this year is to qualify for the districts after having a tough season last year, not making it.
We want to accomplish just getting ground balls, being a hard, gritty team, crisp passes, getting dirty ground balls, and putting the ball in the back of the net.
All right, the fellas say they'll face a tough test tomorrow in St. John's. Give them a pretty good idea where they are early in the season. That game in the morning at Commerce Bank Field. The Pawtucket Red Sox were set to make their home opener today in a game you would have seen on Charter TV3 had we not had rain, snow, cold weather, and unplayable field conditions at McCoy Stadium in Pawtucket. So the PawSox will play again tomorrow, and the temperatures will probably be in the low to mid 40s. It's a bit of an adjustment for some of these guys that are coming off of a couple of weeks in spring training in balmy Florida temperatures, but the PawSox guys, for their own merits, they say, hey, you know what, everybody has to go through it, and we can make that adjustment.
You know, having spring training down in Florida and it being 90 degrees pretty much every day, and then coming up here and it being 35, 40 degrees right off the bat is a little bit difficult, you know, getting the body going, but, you know, that's part of it, and whether, you know, you got to deal with it here, you got to deal with it in Boston, so, you know, they're playing in the same weather as we are, so, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
The other day it was snowing, and then 2 hours later all the snow was melted. So I've seen just about all 4 seasons in 2 days here, but I don't mind it as long as it stays, you know, manageable, the cold for me. I'm more of a warm weather guy, but, you know, I deal with it. It is what it is. You can't change it. Everyone's got to play in it, so it's an even playing field.
Yeah, it's even. High 40s for Saturday in Rhode Island, game 2 of the series with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. So, yeah, there you go. So no baseball today, and nothing really in the region at all today for high school baseball, lacrosse, anything because of snow.
Unbelievable. Yeah. In April? I mean, I cannot remember it being this cold anytime in April.
It'll be good to be indoors watching football.
Yes.
And watching a new arena football team on Saturday night and watching the boys battle and, you know, a lot of entertainment. And again, Kid Inc. is performing. The kids.
Shout out to Kid Ink.
Kids know who it was. I had to ask Sean and I had to ask Nick on the team who Kid Ink was, but the kids know. So it'll be a big performance tomorrow night.
It's going to be awesome. I mean, whether you go for the indoor sports, you're going for the performance, it's going to be great.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Good stuff. That's going to do it for us here on Worcester News tonight. For Andy Lacombe, I'm Anna Botari. Have a wonderful weekend.